Introduction. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring one of Buddhism's most fundamental yet misunderstood teachings, karma and rebirth. This isn't about divine punishment or reward, but about understanding how our actions shape our experiences across lifetimes. The Buddha didn't ask us to believe this on faith alone. He presented karma and rebirth as observable principles, verifiable through practice and understanding. What is karma? The word karma simply means action in Pali and Sanskrit. But the Buddhist teaching goes deeper than simple cause and effect. In the Nibbedhika Sutta from the Anguttara Nikaya, the Buddha explains, intention, I tell you, is kamma, intending. One does kamma by way of body, speech, and intellect. This is crucial. Karma isn't just about what you do, but the intention behind it. An accidental step that kills an insect creates different karma than deliberately harming a living being. The Buddha identified 3 types of karma: bodily actions, what we physically do, verbal actions, what we say, mental actions, our thoughts and intentions, but mental intention is primary. In the Dhammapada, the Buddha's very first verses state, mind precedes all mental states, mind is their chief, they are all mind-wrought. The Buddha also taught that karma isn't deterministic. In the Tithayatana Sutta, he explicitly rejected the views that whatever a person experiences is all caused by past action or that everything is predetermined. Some experiences come from past karma, others from present conditions, bile, phlegm, seasonal changes, or uneven effort. The mechanism. How karma works. Karma operates through what the Buddha called kamavipaka, the fruition of action. But this isn't mechanical or instantaneous. In the Kulakamavibhanga Sutta from the Majjhima Nikaya, the Buddha explains to a young Brahmin how specific actions lead to specific results. There is the case where a woman or man is one who kills living beings. Such a person, on the dissolution of the body, after death, reappears in the plane of deprivation, the bad destination, the lower realms, in hell. If instead he comes to the human state, he is short-lived wherever he is born. The text continues with detailed correlations. Those who harm others are sickly in future lives. The angry become ugly, the envious become powerless, the stingy become poor, while those who practice generosity, kindness, and wisdom experience opposite results. But the Buddha emphasized complexity. In the Lanaphala Sutta, he uses the metaphor of salt. A spoonful of salt in a cup of water makes it undrinkable, but the same salt in the Ganges River is imperceptible. Similarly, a small unwholesome action can have severe results for someone with little merit, but negligible impact for someone with vast good karma. Karma also ripens at different times. Some actions bear fruit in this life, some in the next rebirth, and some in future lifetimes beyond that. Rebirth, the continuity of consciousness. Rebirth in Buddhism is not reincarnation of a permanent soul. The Buddha explicitly denied the existence of an unchanging self or soul that transmigrates. So what continues? The Buddha used several analogies. In the Milindapanha, the monk Nagasena compares rebirth to lighting one candle from another. The flame that appears is neither the same nor different from the original flame. In the Mahatanhankai Sutta, the Buddha corrected a monk who misunderstood this teaching. It is this same consciousness that runs and wanders through the round of rebirths. The Buddha firmly rejected this, explaining that consciousness arises dependent on conditions, not as an independent entity. What continues is a stream of consciousness, shaped by karma, carrying tendencies, dispositions, and the consequences of actions, but with no permanent essence. The Buddha described 6 realms of rebirth in texts like the Balapandita Sutta. 1. Hell realms Niraya, extreme suffering. 2. Hungry ghost realm Pita, constant craving. 3. Animal realm Tirakana, ignorance and instinct. 4. Human realm Manusa, mixed pleasure and pain. 5. Demigod realm Asura, jealousy and conflict. 6. Heavenly realms Deva, temporary bliss. The human realm is precious because it offers the balance of pleasure and pain necessary to motivate spiritual practice. As stated in the Chigla Sutta, human rebirth is as rare as a blind turtle surfacing once every 100 years and putting its head through a single yoke floating on the ocean. Remembering past lives. The Buddha claimed direct knowledge of his past lives and the ability to see the karmic patterns of others. In the Bhayabharava Sutta, he describes his awakening. When the mind was thus concentrated, I directed it to the knowledge of recollecting my past lives. I recollected my manifold past lives, 100,000, in their various modes and details. The Yataka tales, containing 547 stories of the Buddha's past lives, illustrate how karma operates across lifetimes. These weren't just moral fables, but were presented as actual memories, demonstrating the working out of karmic consequences. Some contemporary Buddhist practitioners, particularly in their Avada tradition, report past life memories arising during deep meditation. While this remains controversial and unverifiable by external means, it's presented as something practitioners can investigate for themselves. Breaking the cycle. Here's the crucial point. The goal of Buddhist practice isn't better rebirths, but liberation from the entire cycle. In the Dhammacakkappavanta Sutta, the Buddha's first sermon, he identified craving tanha as the cause of suffering and rebirth. It is this craving which leads to renewed existence, accompanied by delight and lust, seeking delight here and there. The path to freedom involves understanding karma, seeing how actions create consequences, purifying conduct, cultivating wholesome actions, developing wisdom, seeing through the illusion of a permanent self, achieving liberation, the cessation of craving that ends rebirth. In the Ariyapariyasana Sutta, the Buddha describes enlightenment as becoming unborn, unaging, unailing, deathless, sorrowless, undefiled, completely transcending the cycle of samsara. Practical implications. Understanding karma and rebirth isn't just philosophical speculation. It has immediate practical implications. Ethical foundation. Your actions matter beyond this lifetime, creating urgency for moral conduct responsibility. You're the heir to your actions. As stated in the Upajjhatthana Sutta, I am the owner of my actions, heir to my actions, born of my actions, related through my actions, and have my actions as my arbitrator. Compassion. Every being you meet has been your mother in past lives, according to the Padamattapasaka Sutta, fostering universal compassion. Motivation. The precious human rebirth should inspire diligent practice. Conclusion. Karma and rebirth form the ethical and cosmological foundation of Buddhism. They're not dogmas demanding blind faith, but observations about the nature of reality that practitioners are encouraged to investigate. The Buddha's final words were, all conditioned things are subject to decay. Strive on with diligence. Whether you take rebirth literally or metaphorically, the teaching remains. Your actions shape your experience, and liberation is possible through wisdom and effort. In our next video, we'll explore the middle way, the Buddha's teaching on avoiding extremes, illustrated through his own journey. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. May your practice bring you closer to liberation.